I mean, it's gonna be spicy. There's gonna be some like crazy shit going on, but
Okay.
yeah, y'all are seeing that too,
Yo.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey.
How goes it?
How's it going? Sorry, just having a little bit of a ride.
I did not mean to do that. But
I mean, if you want to help
know.
with the construction, you're more than happy to. I mean, we've been waiting.
Oh, I see they got handlebar over there back in.
Yeah, so hopefully we were hoping the middle of the week, but hopefully by the weekend. So we'll see.
Okay, well that's good.
All right, cool. Well, if you guys want to follow us back to our office, Dave, you want to watch the bikes? Go ahead and give them a good washing.
What are you guys doing?
We were just finishing up some business down at the foundry, and then we had a little excavation.
Well, I'm hoping you guys have your clubhouse. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, eventually.
Finally, yeah?
We got some big-ass gates that are supposed to be back here. We're not sure what's going to happen with them, though.
Isn't this technically our table area right here? Maybe we should go this way.
Oh, we're just chilling. This is, we don't really have a table area. We just use that table because it's a picnic table.
Works.
All right, cool. What do we owe the pleasure?
Oh, we're just curious, you know, how people like to talk and blah, blah, blah. Figured we'd come and have a chat, just get it from y'all. So we're under the, what's the word I'm thinking of here? I'm a fucking idiot today, so bear with me. The death dealers are trying to take Harmony now.
Yeah, that will be what we heard as well.
And that you guys support that.
Yeah, we told him pretty much. He came to us a couple days ago and told us that was the plan, and we told him that we really didn't give a shit what they did.
Okay.
That's a Harmony. That's them in the Lost issue. We're obviously not going to be getting involved in the conflict, but if they push out the Lost, then hey, good for them. The Lost aren't really around anyway, so
Yeah, it won't be hard.
No, but apparently they've had conflict brewing for like a month and a half, 2 months now, and they actually just told us down at the foundry. That's where we just were, that they're the violence has officially escalated to full-on war today.
Oh God, okay.
Apparently there was multiple shootouts that happened today. Lost came and shut up the wear and tear that Death Dealers now owns in Harmony, in their own territory apparently, and then Death Dealers went and shut them up in the Stab City.
So they're attacking
Must have been
businesses?
after I talked to Death Dealers.
Yeah. So they said this happened right before Storm. They said that Harmony Lost came down 10 minutes before Storm and shut their business up.
That's stupid.
Ooh. Yeah.
So Lost are shooting at businesses in their own territory.
Yeah,
alleged
that's not
territory.
good.
Apparently they Death Dealers tagged up Harmony, and that's part of why Lost got all upset.
Yeah. Apparently they've just been in a tagging war for the most part, is what it sounds like.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, and you guys talk to them far more than I have. I haven't talked to Aiden in a long ass time, since before he was getting Death Dealers kind of started.
Yeah.
So basically, I know they have their clubhouse down there in Cyprus, just north of the two that fucking Legion have. Do you know if they have any intent to, like, are they going to continue using that clubhouse and, like, get another one? Like,
from what it sounds like, they're planning on turning that into some kind of a business, like not a strip club, but like a gentleman's club is what they described it as.
Okay.
Death Dealers
That's not
are?
a bad idea.
Yeah, Death Dealers.
They're going to keep a presence down there and up here.
That's what they say. I don't know what that's going to end up happening, because if I know Public Works, they're going to yank that shit as soon as they know they're out of there.
Yep. So are they still coordinated with Legion? Because I know that they were a supporter group for them for a while, and it's confusing.
From what it sounds like, from what we have gathered from the little that they've talked about it, that they are breaking away from Legion. And from what we've heard, they're apparently just slapping on a 1% patch now.
Oh, I've heard that too, which is interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure what that's about. I mean, we're good with them moving into Harmony if they really want to. It'd be nice to have an active neighbor.
Well, yeah.
Especially since we're
makes
planning
sense.
on trying to keep Sandy neutral.
I just
helps us
hoping that
police
this
that.
Not if they're
connection with
Legion
Legion.
2.0.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if they do it correctly, then they'll sever all ties with Legion entirely.
Okay.
Because the last thing we need is another Legion.
Absolutely agree on that. And you know what? I was thinking about this earlier today, and it's like every fucking issue that we've had with our culture in this state all stems from goddamn Legion's bullshit.
Yeah, sounds about like it.
I mean, you guys understand that probably better than most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do
Yeah,
about that?
they were trying to auction this place, weren't they?
Yep,
they were
tried
just
to auction
fucking them
off
around, to be
fucking
honest.
Harmony. Yeah, that was from what I heard, it was a fun experience. It was before my time, but it was it sounded really interesting.
It was quite interesting. It was easy, actually.
It was
So I don't
easier
know.
than I expected it to be.
Yeah, they just kind of folded it like quick. And then you guys are aware that some of the Legion people have been removed from Legion, like Logan, Dylan, Carmen, who else? Sadie.
Ooh,
Who
was
else
not
it?
aware of that. No.
No, I wasn't either.
Yeah, they are not in Legion. They are not patched. They are not a part of the club.
One of the conversations we've had with Legion in the last couple months has been yelling at them for not policing their own fucking territory.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It's been one of
man.
our guys get robbed and then subsequently shot 10 minutes later at the foundry, and Legion knew nothing about it.
Yeah, well, I think they pick and choose their battles. But you know,
Yeah.
when you carry a bunch of lies that you have to make true, that's a full-time job all on its own. So
Yeah, fair enough.
okay,
Hey, Dave, you want to go ahead and give their bikes some wash too since they made the trip out here?
thank you.
I got you guys.
Looking sharp though. I love that you guys finally have your cuts, and I cannot wait till you guys get your fucking clubhouse.
Yeah, it'll be nice. We're planning on turning the lower level into some kind of like a barbecue joint.
Cool, cool.
Thanks.
Well, that
Currently, government has a abandoned bar and all new bars, so we got to find a way to work around that.
works. Lovely. The government, I tell you.
Yeah, they can ban and bar clubs and bars, but not new MCs.
Shocking. Well, if
Yeah,
you guys
that's the
aren't looking to get involved, then that answers my profound question. So
No, we're not getting involved in their fucking beef. I mean, then again, as long as it doesn't spill in the grapeseed, the second one of them spills it in the grapeseed, it becomes our issue, and we'll deal with it. But as far as the support, I mean, we support them like moving out, and like if they want to do it, that's all them. We're not gonna like contest it because that's not our territory, not our problem.
Mhm.
But it'd be nice to kind of have some more active neighbors.
Yeah.
Plus, they've
it's-
always been like chill with us. I guess they've always been very cordial, very respectful. Especially since a lot of them work up at Handlebar, they've always been very good about letting us know, and they've got members coming down to hang out with them while they're working.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I don't know, like, what loss. I mean, we talked with them. They came up and chatted with us earlier, Lenore and a couple others. And I don't know. It's just, they seem like they're going to fight for what they want or what they have. Now, I never see more than 2 or 3 of them at a time. So I don't really know what that's going to look like, but I guess time will tell.
Yeah, it sounds like they really don't have the active members to defend the territory, but it also sounds like they're not willing to bite the bullet and just retreat back to Stab City in the western area of Sandy.
And you're completely opposed to making sure that they get to keep the fucking ground that they were given.
I don't know. We haven't had a chance to talk about it really. We have church tomorrow. I'm probably going to bring it up then.
Okay.
It sounds, from what we've gleaned from both sides of it, neither side's going to back down, so we might try to step in as the third party out here in this area of Blaine County to try to settle the shit, because it's drawn a lot of cop heat up here. I shot a cow out by the mining exchange, and 2 locals shot at me, and we had 6 cops there within like 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Damn.
the cops have been much more active out here lately, and I'm not okay with that.
Well, that violence definitely will bring them into the area.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, we want to try to avoid getting involved in it at all costs, but if it keeps the police presence out of Blaine County, that would be the ideal situation.
I'm kind of discouraged though that the Lost would go and attack a business. Like, that's pretty fucking. That's
Especially
bullshit.
one in the territory that they're
If I may ask
Exactly.
here, Viper. Cool.
Yeah, sure.
What is you asked our opinion on it. What's your opinion on it, on the movie and the Harmony?
I'm not a big fan of the death dealers who are LS, right? Coming up and trying to claim turf in the county. Like, that doesn't sit well with me, especially when they're just going to put on a 1% patch without any fucks to give towards the culture of the people who live it. that doesn't set well with me. I don't know them well enough to say that I have any involved trust with them specifically. Like I said, I've met with them once, way back in the day, and I don't appreciate the disrespect of trying to kick out another club from the county. Like, we're county. Like, I think at the end of the day, I would much rather back the Lost in having their right to their territory than I would a fucking city group trying to just come in here with Legion's backing, essentially. To me, it's just like Legion 2.0, and it's the same rigmarole bullshit that we dealt with last time when we fucking stepped up for you and them. You know what I mean? And it's just, I just doesn't set well with me. I appreciate you asking that.
Yeah, yeah. And then from what we kind of been able to figure out, it sounds like they've been at odds with the Lost for a long time, and are just now starting to make that push into Harmony because it's come to that point.
Well, I know that the Legion and the Death Dealers have both aggressed the Lost together, unified.
Yeah, so the reason that they gave us to why Legion are involved in it is Legion, you know, being Legion, mediated a meeting between the Lost
of course,
and Death Dealers, and during that meeting, one of the members of the Lost started beating Aiden Garrett at the baseball bat.
Jesus.
So that's why Legion's involved, because they got disrespected at their mediation.
So they came to mediate, then they involved themselves in it because another person from another MC got hurt?
Yep,
That's,
that sounds
that's
like a Legion
stupid.
move.
It is a Legion move, totally.
But that's why they told us the Legion's involved.
That's why I'm
And their
worried
Death
about
Dealers are
Death
pretty
Dealers up
adamant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We support the move as far as like we're not gonna like get involved in it and like, contest them doing it, but we're very hesitant about what the future holds with that. I think ideally, if they take a little bit of Harmony and then Lost take Stab City, Western Harmony, and Western Sandy, I think that would be ideal. But
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no,
that.
I don't think so either.
Sandy is a neutral place. It's too many occupations currently reside there.
That being said, I haven't seen much of the North Cartel around lately, but it comes and goes.
Yeah, just like with everything. Yeah. I don't know. I just, to me, I'd rather support the group that's been in the county that we originally helped, than same with you. If the situation were being cast upon you, I mean, we'd have your back over a city club that just, I don't know. It just, that doesn't sit well.
I just wish the Lost were stronger.
Dude, that's kind of where we're at with it, is that the Lost really haven't been shown presence.
Whoever's set up a meeting at the moment, Glad, just give us a moment.
Oh, fuck.
Channel switched.
But be careful putting yourself in a mediation role.
Yeah, no, we're trying to avoid that at all costs. Obviously, we like to do what we can to keep the heat out of the county, but at the end of the day, it's not our turf, not our war, not our problem.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. I don't see ourselves involving ourselves into this because, like you said, not our issue either. But it does I do have concerns about it just because of the location being in the county.
Correct, yeah.
If I knew the dealers, like you'd know the dealers, then maybe that could be swayed, I guess.
I think a lot of us were former Death Dealers in a previous city.
Yep.
That's where we originally came from. So I think we may be slightly biased in that aspect.
Okay.
That Death Dealers has always been traditionally a 1% club, and when we talked to them they initially came to the city, because obviously we had to confront them being previous members of that club.
Yep.
The way they put it basically is that they traditionally are a 1% club. However, the city being in the state that it's in with how crowded it fucking is, they wanted to, instead of just coming in and big dick and then basically pulling a deadly few, they wanted to get their feet underneath them first. Essentially, is kind of the way they described it and the way they put it.
Well, I kind of get deadly few vibes, to be honest, with that.
I get a
like,
little bit of it, yeah.
They did to Lotus was kind of shifty. I don't know. We'll have a conversation with the dealers as
and
well.
obviously we don't know all the info too. Like I don't know what Legion's standpoint is on it either. That's the thing. Death Dealers say they're away from the tit of Legion, so to speak, but we have no idea what Legion has to say about it.
Well, they won't probably tell you the truth anyway, so.
No, probably not.
I think we can all attest to that.
Yeah.
From my talk with Aiden earlier, it sounded like there might have been a little tension after they told them they were gonna break off. Like, even though it was the plan the whole time for them to come in and kind of build themselves up before they split off,
Yeah.
they seemed to be a little surprised by them actually still wanting to split off and do their own thing.
Isn't that the same line that McTavish gave too? That was always their plan.
Something to that extent.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's you know it's
Thanks.
basically he said she said.
Yeah. Just have to see how it all shakes out.
I'm curious if you guys have more details about the, like, Logan and all them getting, what, were they removed or?
From my understanding, is they were removed. Eve, their treasurer, I think she is, or the secretary, I forget. She called me personally to let me know that they were no longer a part of the club. Crazy, right?
Mike,
What
check
were the names again?
Thanks for the follow.
Logan McKean, Sadie, Dylan Strike, and Carmen Strike.
Wasn't Carmen the one that originally owns fucking
Yeah.
Handlebar?
Yeah.
I'm just confused how Logan goes from Cyprus president to Tom coming back, taking over, and then now being removed.
It's a little
doesn't make
shifty, isn't
sense.
it?
Yeah.
What the
So
fuck
he
goes
was-
on over in Cypress Flats?
Dude,
Who
I don't
fucking
know.
knows?
But I do know they have 2 fucking clubhouses with their shit all over it. So
Wait, they
Jesus
have 2
Christ.
clubhouses?
yeah,
We don't even got one. What
in
the fuck?
Cyprus.
Is it the one they originally had?
Maybe
It's
they're
the one
doing
that they
the whole,
originally
like,
had and a whole other one.
Harmony and Cyprus 2.0, except they're both in Cyprus now.
I don't know. It's dumb.
Agreed.
Fringe, in fact.
Some might say that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear your guys' perspective on that, and I do appreciate the time to have talk about it. So
Yeah, of course. We're kind of just gonna sit back on our heels and kind of see where shit goes, and then probably figure it out from there where we actually want to officially land on it. For right now, it's kind of just letting the 2 idiots in the sandbox, beat each other up until someone comes up.
exactly. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get a chat with. I know Kira, you spoke with them earlier with the death dealers, but it sounds like we need to have a chat too. I'd like. To
I
be
think
there
we
for
need to
that
have
one.
a county COC, to be honest.
Not fucking wrong.
Actually, shit,
Not fucking
Omen, do you
wrong.
think we might be able to set that up?
Yeah. When?
Fuck, I don't know. Probably sometime this month. We'll get just something just for the county, because obviously there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of cops. A lot. Well, are they? Hey, do you know if they're on strike or not? Because I heard from
That's
the
what I
on the
heard.
street they're on strike right now.
When we were in Zona, somebody mentioned that there was like a riot or something outside of MRPD. Aside
Yep.
from that, I don't know. We've seen a lot of law enforcement blazing through fucking GOH
Oh, okay.
earlier, so I don't know if that's the validity behind it, but hearsay, you know
yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah, I saw some shit on Twitter about it. I had a guy at the foundry tell me about it, and then I've been around for probably 4 hours. I haven't seen a goddamn cop all day.
Okay, well, I mean, there might be something going on then.
It's
It's hard to say if it's like LSPD related or if it's Blaine County Sheriff. I don't know.
well, apparently some state rep got arrested last night, so I'm wondering if it's about that.
That's funny. Who do you know who it was?
Was
it Endeavor?
Yes.
No, it was not in Denver.
Not?
I know that.
Okay.
It was. Hold on, I have to
No,
know
it was not.
Got a name.
Was it that fucking idiot that jumped on our bike?
William Benning.
There you go.
What the fuck is
I
that?
mean, that's what it was.
I don't know.
I don't even know that person.
He's still on the government app though, which is odd. But yeah, he was arrested last night.
Well, I guess we'll find out shortly, huh?
Yeah, there was a Weasel News shit about it on Twitter last night. It's the only reason we knew about it.
I'm gonna have to look at that myself. Well, aside from all this bullshit, how are y'all?
Huh? Doing pretty good. Just kind of enjoying the quiet life out in the county for the moment until it's been suddenly disrupted, apparently.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
I had to mention CGF up here a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently CGF, or what we think is CGF, has been robbing people at the mining exchange and up at the quarry.
He also shot off-duty cop and a
Coward.
circuit judge and got 600
Steal a
bucks,
cop
so that
car.
was cool.
Damn.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, we went down and talked to them. They vehemently denied it, but we didn't have any names from the police report. We even talked to a lawyer about it, and they weren't able to get it, so not 100% sure, but we're going to assume that it's probably them, because that seems like something they would fucking do.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bullshit. All right, well, does anybody from Viking side have anything else?
No.
I'm good.
Reapers, you guys got anything to add?
Not at the moment.
Well, appreciate your time, gentlemen.
Yeah, appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah, you guys
Hopefully your
have a
bikes
good
are
one.
all spick and span. Our prospect didn't fuck it up.
We'll let you know if he did.
All right.
You guys take great care.